Good evening. We're on the Euro USD here looking at ITM Proteus, pointing a high probability high move here as the next available move. Just going to refresh the chart here and go back to the platform and select a 5-minute high trade on the Euro USD asset for a fixed $1,000 investment and execute the trade just a few seconds before the new 5-minute interval is due to start at 17:05. Once we're into the trade, which we are now, we will come back to you just on expiry or before expiry to show you how the trade has transpired. We'll be shooting for 2 to 3 trades today. All right, we're back with roughly 25 seconds remaining on this Euro USD 5-minute high trade here. The trade was taken based on ITM Proteus suggesting that we are looking at a high probability high move coming up next on the short-term timeframes. Our selection there was a 5-minute short-term $1,000 fixed investment trade, which as you can see has remained in the money for most of the duration of this trade, with the exception of a few blips under the entry price. The trade has now expired. We have now netted a $700 net profit on this trade once the platform is done calculating expiry. The rules, as you've seen in previous trading sessions, state very clearly that you must wait for the current interval to complete before engaging in the next trade. So we're going to come back at 17:15. All right, we're back. It's just a few seconds before 17:15. We are looking at Proteus suggesting another high trade with a high probability of success. So we're going to go over to the 5-minute short-term Euro USD asset, select high, and enter a $1,000 fixed investment just before the new interval starts, or just a few seconds into it as we are now. We are now into the trade, and we'll come back to you shortly. All right, we're back. The trade has expired. We have netted a $700 profit on this trade, and it was a fantastic move. ITM Proteus suggested the move being high, coming up next with a high probability of going in that direction. We took the trade at exactly the point where that red bar exists under the high strength boundary. Let's just refresh the chart here. There's been a data outage at FX Primus here for a little while, and we're back. So the trade has now expired. Our next interval is the 17:25 trade. So we'll come back to you at that time to execute the next trade if an opportunity exists. All right, back again just a few seconds before 17:25. Proteus suggests another high move with a high probability of success. So in keeping with the rules, we're going to shoot for a 5-minute Euro USD high here with a $1,000 fixed investment, again targeting the trade just a few seconds into the 5-minute interval, which is perfectly fine. So we're now into the trade, and we'll come back to you just before expiry or at expiry. All right, back again with just a few seconds remaining. This trade has been outside of the money for a while, but has just re-entered the money zone and expired now in the money. So this would have been a touch and go situation. We have expired and netted $700 profit on this trade. The projection here was correct by ITM Proteus, but we saw a bit of a retracement go down to the highest strength boundary. However, the highest strength boundary was strong enough to reject the price movement further down and pushed it back right up where it re-entered our entry points zone and expired in the money. So we have now expired with 3 trades here. All 3 have been in the money for $700 each, netting us $2,100 profit on this trade. And the beauty of ITM Proteus is that it is a leading indicator and gives you signals for taking trades that it feels are high probability outcomes in the short-term future. You can also use the confluence metrics on the left-hand side of your chart that allow you to see traditional MetaTrader 4 indicators displayed to you in a much more easy to visualize and interpret format. By having these 2 tools available to you, the leading indicator in ITM Proteus on the right-hand side telling you what's more likely to happen in the future, as well as the left-hand panel telling you what has happened up until now, it allows any trader using ITM Proteus to develop a very sound strategy. There are multiple strategies you can use with ITM Proteus, and having the advantage of having lagging indicators telling you what's gone on up until now, and leading indicators in the form of ITM Proteus itself on the right-hand side telling you what is likely to happen in the future, you have a very robust set of trading tools available to you, all inside one chart, that are easy to look at and immediately decide on what you want to do going forward in short-term time-sensitive environments, like binary options on Forex, where you have to make quick decisions and would greatly benefit from a tool that allows you to make those quick decisions in an informed manner. Thank you.